Minecraft Skyblock has recently reset here on PvP Wars. I want to figure out all the mechanics of the server as quick as possible. That is the goal for today's video. So we'll go ahead and get started, but before we do that, I quickly need to mention this. Most of my viewers on this channel are not subscribed at all. So if you are new, consider subscribing. I'd very much appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and do /island create, and we're going to go ahead and do the original, even though there's a island for veterans. We're going to do the original, and there's the void below, which I'm curious if we lose anything if we die, but I feel like we won't. We're gonna test it though, because why not? That works out pretty well. We got sent back right to the top of the island, right on the bedrock. And apparently we also have this build right here, which is a crafter, which crafts items with, I think, blueprints, which I'm not sure how we're gonna get those, but we'll figure it out. First of all, we need to go ahead and do /kits. We're gonna get kit overlord since I do have overlord rank, and we're gonna grab everything from that, and we got some decent tools to start with, and a bow and arrow if we need it, some potions. We have 5 PVs, so we'll put all these stuff in here that we don't need into the PV, and we'll hold on to the value blocks, or just the blocks of diamond, gold, iron, and all sorts of stuff in case we need it. I'm not 100% certain if we'll need it or not. We'll have to figure it out. So let's go ahead and go to warp crates, and we're gonna go ahead, open up some vote keys and magma keys. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the vote keys give. If we take a look at vote keys, the GUI is a little messed up for some reason compared to the other crates, which is kind of confusing, but I mean, either way we can see the rewards, so I'm hoping we get money or something. I don't really know. Let's go ahead, open up a vote key. Here we go. Come on, something good. 3 cow spawners. Okay. Our next key, here we go. $25,000 or cash. That's pretty decent. And then we have a magma key we can go ahead and open, which gives cosmetics, apparently. There's literally a Among Us. Oh my gosh, I want to open this. Let's see what we get here. Brown bear tail. I don't think I want that, but I mean, we'll take it. There's also the bazaar here that is kind of like Hypixel, so that's interesting. What do we have here? Transfer, so we can use mob coins to transfer all the mob coins we get into items. We got outposts, which I'm probably never going to contest. Ooh, we have /sets. They brought this into the game, which apparently you can just choose a set, I think. I'm not so certain how this works. I'll probably have to ask around in chat how the sets work. We got emojis, which are probably just used to type emojis, and then our streak, which gives us daily items, which is good. Vote, which is currently not available right now, and we got pet list. So we got 4 different pets, apparently. Interesting. And then there is a tutorial here, but we can click continue, and it'll go through the tutorial, tell us everything about the server, teleport us to each of the spots. There's also apparently a dungeon world here that it's showing. You can kill mobs for valuable items. Okay, that is very good to know. There's also furniture on the server, which is pretty cool. There's also the dealer here. As you can see, this is just a fake one to demonstrate what you'd be looking for at spawn if you want some good deals, if you can find it. And there we go. I think we're done with the tutorial. It says you have completed the tutorial already, so I guess we're done. So I just went ahead and asked in chat how you equip a set, and apparently you just go ahead and choose the set that you want. So the cobalt, the ruby, or whatever sets you currently have. And the way you equip it is by pressing the lever, and then it's equipped, as you can see. And then if we look at sets, you can see there's certain things you can purchase here, which is really good, and they're with mob coins. I don't know exactly how the dungeon world works, but we have like 15 minutes to go check it out every 2 hours, so I think we'll go ahead and test it out. I'm not gonna bring my tools with me because I feel that would be a mistake, and same with the spawners. But if we go ahead and go to the dungeon world, we can kill mobs, so let's hop right in. If it lets me, there we go. 15 minutes has commenced, and you can loot chests. Okay, kind of like a looting simulator or something. And for some reason the text is kind of glitchy. I mean, it is what it is. There's a chest down here. What did we get from this chest? Oh, we get all our loot from here. Okay, we'll look at all the loot once we gather a decent bit of it. And I don't see any mobs yet, but we'll figure that out in the future here. We did get iron boots, which is interesting, and I can't seem to get up top onto the... Okay, there's some more chests up here we can go ahead and loot. We got a blueprint, another one, a personal money booster. There's a lot of things in here. Oh my gosh. But the blueprints, I don't really know exactly what they do, so we're gonna have to figure that out. We're also getting a lot of growable plants, which is really interesting. But here's a undead drown we're gonna kill really quickly and see what it gives me. We got a drowned shell. Interesting. We can use it with sell all. Turns out we can't sell it here, which is unfortunate. I am gonna start throwing away some of these potions because I would like to get get all the plants and crops and whatnot. They seem a little bit more important than anything else in my inventory besides maybe the gapples and stuff. We got a sell wand, okay. And apparently these ones are cash vials, so we can claim these right as we get them. And I didn't grab everything in there, that's unfortunate. I should have grabbed what I needed from there. So we need to go ahead and find more chests. I'm hoping we can find some more good loot. That would be very ideal. A chest here, let's go ahead and get the loot. And we got 100k, perfect. So every 2 hours we can go in here and just loot up is basically the gist of this, and then use it on our island. We have a exit dungeon portal, so we can leave through the portal. Interesting. We'll probably do that in a bit. We still gotta get all these crates that I see around here. We got a magma key, which is not really that great. Okay, so I got an enchanted key. Oh my gosh. I think that's actually one of the good ones. So we'll go ahead and open that at spawn once we are done this. Okay, so I've looted majority of the dungeon. We're gonna go to the exit portal here. We got a lot of loot. I'll take what I can get. We'll go ahead and hop out. So now we have a lot of things to work with. Oh my gosh. We did get some pet pouches, which is nice. We'll go ahead, open this. We got a strength pet, and then we got a lucky, and they're both basic, which is unfortunate, but we did get 2 luckies and 1 strength, and the rare pet is the strength, which is not bad. I'll take it. And then we have a ton of blueprints and sell wands and some keys, and then we also got all the crops and a ton of plants we can use, and of course the crop hopper itself. Let's go ahead, go to warp crates, and we're gonna quickly open up our magma key. All right, we got a cap, interesting, and then we got 2 vote will open. All right, we got 10,000, and then we got a fly command, interesting, so we could probably sell that to someone if they need it. And then we have one of the best crates, the enchanted crate, which is interesting. Hopefully we can get something good from this. Let's go ahead, just open it. We got 3 villager spawners, okay. I think that was the best tier if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look in shop, and the best spawner is Elder Guardian, but the next one is villager, so we did definitely get that. Now I guess we can go back to the island here and put some stuff away in my PV. So if you look in shop here and go to spawners, it says there's like a tier that you need, apparently, and I don't really know exactly what the progress means. Maybe it's kills or something. I'm gonna give it a test run really quick because I think we need kills. So we place down a cow, and we'll go ahead, stack in some spawners. We'll add 2 more, so it's 3 now. I also bought a piece of grass because I think we need grass for it to spawn, but we did get a total of 2 million, which is interesting. Almost 2 million. And there we go. We got a cow. So if we kill these cows and look in shop again, it does need kills. Okay, so if I kill 12 of these, we got a total of 12. So we just have to let them stack up and then kill it. Pretty simple, which honestly isn't a difficult task at all. So for the time being, we won't be able to use our villager spawners, but we definitely have them, which is good. And we have a lucky pet, which has a infinite cooldown, which means once active, it's literally just active. So we'll have a better mob coin chance when killing these cows. And there we go. We got 3 mob coins in the chat. So in order to get our setup, we do need to get a ton of mob coins, which I'm thinking we're gonna try and get whatever enchants are good for getting more mob coins. And clearly from what I'm noticing, the enchants we need is enhancement and mob coin greed. So we definitely need to get the mob coins greed first, and then we should be good. We also have not checked out the blueprints, so we have some legendary here. I don't know exactly what they do. Oh, they require certain farming ingredients. Okay, and that's how you essentially get to whatever it's gonna give you from this. Okay, so I figured it out. You use the blueprint, you right click it in your hand, and then you go ahead and use the materials that it requires, and then you can craft up this item, which essentially you can sell for money, which is quite interesting. That's a interesting concept. So I went around asking what the meta is, which essentially means how to make money and how to do things on the server to be good at it. So apparently we just need to get our set up with mob coins, as well as get our spawner tiers up, of course, in the /shop. And in order to do that, we need to kill mobs, as you saw previously. So we're gonna go ahead and buy cows. They're 100k per cow, but if we buy these, we can actually stack them in to here and go ahead and just spawn in even more of these, which is probably a wise idea. idea. And I think we'll go ahead and get 8 more, so we have half a stack, so we'll go ahead and buy those. Or, well, we'll get 9 of them, I guess. But I did run the dungeons again, and I got 2 keys and 3 magma for cosmetic. But I'm definitely gonna need to grind a lot off camera to unlock the next tier. And apparently redstone actually works, so we're gonna probably make some redstone farms for crops, because apparently it's very useful. Of course, if you want to get a ton of crafter recipes going, you need to use redstone chunk hoppers or crop hoppers, whatever they're called, in order to actually get all the loot and requirements, and then you sell those items with boosters. For example, the money boosters here, as we got some personal ones. But we're gonna go ahead speed run all these keys here for the magma keys, and we quite literally got Evil Patrick. I don't even know what that does, but we definitely got something interesting. We got a Iron Golem plushie, and then the last magma key for our cosmetics, a turtle shell green. Interesting. And then we also have the enchanted keys we're gonna go ahead and open. Let's see if we get anything good at all. Come on, give us something good. We got a scratch off cosmetic. That is not great at all, and 3 of them. I'd hope we get something better than that. That would just be more ideal. A cell wand, that was just a rip. Unfortunate, because we could get way better than this in the dungeons, so that was just unfortunate. But we'll go ahead and do the scratch off here just because might as well. And we'll go ahead and scratch off whatever we get from these and redeem the cosmetics. I'm honestly not expecting too much, but you know, it is what it is. And this guy just gave me 3 polar bears. I appreciate that. We'll go ahead and put the polar bears away and use those when we unlock them, of course. That's the plan, but we'll go ahead and scratch off this last one here. Anyways, the plan for next video is to go ahead and get redstone going for some crops, so I'll probably figure that out beforehand. Anyways, that being said, I appreciate all the support recently, and I will see you all in the next one.